Let's be honest, it's all the same. Get good aim, get good movement, use meta guns, etc. But there's way more to Codm than just that. If you suck, then here's why. I present to you the Essential Codm Guide. Let's start with your positioning. How you and your team is positioned on the map will greatly affect your spawns, objective control, and how easy it will be to get kills. As you can tell, this can win you games, but when you have poor positioning, this can easily lose you some as well. You're in a good position if these conditions are met. Good cover, can control where the enemies are spawning or rotating, can isolate multiple fights, and can get back to your team easily if needed. I think most of the points are self-explanatory, but I want you guys to learn how to isolate multiple fights using cover. Take this as an example. I whiff a bit, but luckily I survived with a kill. I noticed I was open, so I quickly took cover behind the counter and prone to reload. I heard someone on the right, so with the head glitch, it's easy kill. I then peeked to apply pressure, but notice how I still use the blue box as cover. In display, I slide peek and again, notice how I'm using the blue box this time to cover my right. And for the last kill, I used this ledge for a head glitch. Easy kill. The next tip is to play off of info. There are multiple ways to tell where enemies are without even seeing them. Obvious ones include the red dots on the map, audio cues like gunshots and footsteps, and the sight indicators like how the hardpoint turns red if there's an enemy on it. But have you guys ever tried using the kill feed for info? In response game modes, the kill feed is a good indicator of when to push or play for picks before pushing. It can also be used to count kills. Remember that in a game there's 5 enemies and when they die, it takes some time to respawn and get back to action. So if you see 3 or more enemies dying at the same time, then be sure to take advantage of it. The last tip is to simply play smarter. Know when to aggro and when to play passive. Remember that these playstyles have their own pros and cons, and you should be using both of them in different scenarios. Here are some things that you need to remember. Don't ego peek unless you know that they're just straight up bad. Ego peeking is when you know there's an enemy but instead of just waiting for them or holding your position, you peek at them for no reason. This can get you kills, even give you some confidence. But if you get killed, then you're just giving up free map control. The next thing is to trade your teammates. I'm not telling you to bait them, I'm telling you to trade. An opponent is most vulnerable when they're fighting for someone else. So if you see your teammate dying, then take that opportunity to trade and kill the enemy. This is mostly seen when taking objectives such as the hardpoint. And that's it for now. I wanted this video to be quick but filled with a lot of information so you guys can rewatch it without wasting any time. If you have any suggestions or questions, then leave it in the comments down below. Although this video might be quick, it took a long time to do the script, to edit, etc. etc. So I would appreciate it if you could leave a like and subscribe if you are interested. Again, this is Opty, and see you in the next video.